15 Rare Eisenhower Dollars Ever Sold, Complete Value Guide. How much is my Eisenhower dollar worth? This is a question that many of us ask ourselves when something in our life comes up. The Eisenhower Dollar series is one of the most popular and common circulating coins that the US Mint has ever been made. Millions upon millions have been produced since its introduction in 1971, but that doesn't mean that some aren't rare. In fact, there are some very rare examples of the Eisenhower Dollar series that have been sold within an auction setting or over the counter at coin boutiques or antique shops. These examples can come at very high prices, though, which ones have a high value, and which ones are worth getting into your collection? We will share that with you in this guide. 15 Rare Eisenhower Dollars Ever Sold, List. 1. 1976 Eisenhower Dollar, Type 1. Price, $5,640. Grade, MS66 Plus. The 1976 Eisenhower Dollar featured a one-year reverse design that included the Liberty Bell and an image of the moon in the background. The 1976 Eisenhower Dollar was actually struck in 1975 but had the date 1976 on its face. Type 1, 1976, is the scarcer variety from the Type 1 and Type 2, both 1976, variations struck this year. The 1976 Type 1 in MS65 is a very rare coin, as any example grading MS66 or higher for this coin should definitely be sent in to get graded. 2. 1971 Eisenhower Dollar, silver clad. Price, $6,900. Grade, MS68. There are two types of 1971 Eisenhower dollars, both have a silver-clad composition, with a 40% silver content. The most common version of this coin is the 1971 Brilliant Uncirculated Silver Eisenhower Dollar. These were coins in their original mint packaging, which came in a blue pack or envelope with a blue seal. The other version is the 1971 Silver-Proof Eisenhower Dollar, which came in proof sets or brown boxes with a gold eagle seal, brown ice. Just over 4 million of these mirror-like silver-proof coins were produced. 3. 1973 Eisenhower Dollar, silver clad. Price, $5,040. Grade, MS69. The San Francisco Mint struck Eisenhower dollars in 1973 containing 40% silver. The coins were not intended for use in circulation but were sold to collectors at a slight premium. Most 1973 uncirculated Eisenhower dollars were struck in nice condition, with most coins grading MS64, MS67. In MS68, examples were much scarcer. In MS69 they are truly scarce with few examples confirmed. This coin is in virtually pristine condition with a very sharp strike. With a mintage of just 1,883,140 pieces, this piece has become quite rare in the market today. This remarkable gem is one of the finest known to PCGS and would be a great addition to any collection that is vying for top ranking on the set registry. 4. 1976 Eisenhower Dollar, Type 2. Price, $2,937.50. Grade, MS67. Two sides of this coin have a uniform color of delicate golden blue toning, which is subtle but also wholesome. The eye appeal of this one is certainly above average, though the intensity of its colors is somewhat muted. This rare coin was sold at auction for $2,937.50. On average, the estimated value of a 1976 Eisenhower Dollar, Type 2, sharp design/delicate lettering variety, in uncirculated mint condition is $5.70 or more. 5. 1974 D Eisenhower Dollar. Price, $5,520. Grade, MS67 Plus. The 1974 D Eisenhower Dollar is worth $6.65 and can be worth more in uncirculated condition. The 1974 D is the second most common Denver Mint Eisenhower Dollar in high uncirculated condition. The 1971 D is more common in high grades. This golden-colored Eisenhower Dollar is exceptionally well preserved. It is ranked among the 8 finest certified from a mintage of 45,517,000 pieces and will be just right for a high-ranking set on the PCGS set registry. 6. 1972 Eisenhower Dollar, Type 2, struck with proof die. Price, $9,988. Grade, MS-66. The 1972 Type 2 Eisenhower Dollar is the key coin of the series. This coin was only struck from one known reverse die. The reason why so few examples exist compared to other dates and mint marks of this series is that they were likely melted down at some point. A 1972 Eisenhower Dollar, Type 2, high-relief reverse struck with proof die variety, in uncirculated, MS+, mint condition is worth $112 or more. In mint state 65, it is a very difficult coin to obtain, and collectors will pay thousands of dollars for one. In MS-66 grade, it is extremely rare and can sell for several $1,000s. 7. 1976 D Eisenhower Dollar, Type 1. Price, $9,600. Grade, MS-67. This coin is one of the finest known from its mintage of 21.04 million. The overall preservation is exceptional, especially for a coin of this size. A faint golden iridescence shimmers across each side and accentuates the silky and satiny luster throughout. This coin is tied for the highest grade in the PCGS population report with only 10 other examples. The 1976 D Eisenhower Dollar, Type 1 in uncirculated mint condition is worth $5.70 or more. 8. 1974 S Eisenhower Dollar, silver clad. Price, $7,050. Grade, MS-69. According to PCGS, this coin is the fourth 1974 S silver Eisenhower dollars in MS-69 they have handled over the past 22 years, indicating the issue's extreme rarity at this high-grade level. This MS-69 dollar is entirely brilliant and lacks even the smallest pedigree identifying mark. The 1974 S Eisenhower dollar in uncirculated condition is worth $16 or can be worth more. Proof coins can be worth $18 or more. This coin was sold at auction on January 8, 2016 for $7,050. It is considered a very rare coin in higher grades. 9. 1976 D Eisenhower Dollar, Type 2. Price, $2,585. Grade, MS-67. The U.S. Mint issued two different varieties of the 1976 D Eisenhower Dollar in 1976. Type 1 has thicker lettering on the reverse side, while Type 2 has thinner lettering on the reverse side. The difference between the two versions is most notable in the letters United States of America and $1. Both varieties are common up to about MS-65 grades, although Type 1 is much scarcer in higher grades than Type 2. 10. 1972 Eisenhower Dollar, Type 3. Price, $5,880. Grade, MS-66+. In 1972, Eisenhower dollars were struck with three different reverse dies. The three types can be distinguished mainly by comparing the map of the Earth on each. On the back of the 1972 Eisenhower dollar, the design of the Earth is outlined as if seen from above. The outline is located above the right wing of the eagle on the reverse side of all 1972 Eisenhower dollars. The map shows the United States and its neighboring countries. Below Florida are four smaller islands, Cuba, Jamaica, Haiti, and the Dominican Republic. A coin minted in 1972 with a circulation strike will display the island of Cuba to the south and east of Florida on the reverse design of the coin. 11. 1976 S Eisenhower Dollar, Type 1. Price, $4,560. Grade, MS-69. A sensational 1976 S Eisenhower dollar struck on a 40% silver planchet, this coin is in essentially perfect condition. It features satin luster and exceptional design definition. This coin is the only MS-69 that NGC has certified, and none are graded similarly at PCGS. Grades of MS66 to MS67 are very common in circulated examples. In MS68 grade they are a little tougher to find, but there are tens of thousands available. In MS68, they are extremely rare, with fewer than 1,000 existing in this grade. They are also probably the finest known examples. 12. 1972 D Eisenhower Dollar. Price, $4,080. Grade, MS67. A lustrous and exceptionally smooth example, lightly toned in pretty champagne apricot and pale gold iridescence, this coin is a beauty. Given its mintage of more than 92 million coins, the 1972 D Kupfernickel Eisenhower Dollar is not a rare issue in an absolute sense. At the time of its production, not much attention was paid to it. Few gems are known, and none are superb gems. The coin is relatively common in the market today in lesser grades. A 1972 D Eisenhower Dollar in uncirculated mint condition is worth $5.70 or more. 13. 1973 Eisenhower Dollar. Price, $2,468. Grade, MS66+. After the Eisenhower dollars had been produced for 2 years, it became clear that there was little demand for them. Therefore, the mint drastically cut down production in 1973 and produced only 2 million coins from each mint. In the MS65 grade, they are quite rare, and possibly no more than 2,500 examples exist in this grade or higher. Although the 1973 Eisenhower dollar has a low mintage, it is comparable to other coins like the 1971 P, 1972 P, and 1974 P in MS66 grade. The 1973 P Eisenhower dollar is a rare coin, with fewer than 250 examples existing in MS66 grade or higher. 14. 1977 Eisenhower Dollar. Price, $3,600. Grade, MS67. The 1977 P Philadelphia circulation strike is the most sharply struck Eisenhower dollar from the Type 1, 1971 to 1974 issues. In mint state 60 to mint state 64 condition, they are fairly easy to find with many examples still being uncirculated. In mint state 65 grade they become tougher to find but are not scarce, and possibly over 10,000 exist in this grade. In mint state 66, they are a challenge to find and maybe thousands exist in this condition. In MS67, the 1977 P is scarce because there are less than 24 examples known in this grade with none finer. 15. 1978 D Eisenhower Dollar. Price, $7,050. Grade, MS67. In high uncirculated condition, the 1978 D Eisenhower Dollar seems to be the scarcest coin of all Eisenhower dollars struck at the Denver Mint. Fewer than 1,000 examples of the coin are known to survive in mint state 66 condition. In mint state 67 condition, it is extremely rare with the exception of one lone example that has been graded MS67 with none finer. The 1978 D Eisenhower dollar is estimated to be worth $6.65 or more in uncirculated mint condition. The history of Eisenhower dollars. The Eisenhower dollar was a memorable $1 coin issued by the United States Mint that was in circulation from 1971 to 1978. The coin was the first of its denomination to be minted in the United States since the Peace Dollar series ended in 1935. The front of the coin shows President Dwight D. Eisenhower. The back of the coin features a stylized image of the Apollo 11 moon mission based on the mission patch designed by astronaut Michael Collins. The obverse and reverse of the coin were designed by Frank Gasparo. It is the only large-size US dollar coin whose circulation strikes did not contain any silver. In 1965, because bullion prices were rising, the mint began striking copper-nickel-clad coins instead of silver ones. No dollar coins had been issued in 30 years, but beginning in 1969, there were efforts to reintroduce a dollar coin into commerce. After Eisenhower died in March 1969, there was a wave of proposals to honor him with a new coin. While these bills generally received widespread support, their enactment was delayed by a debate over whether the new coin should be made with a base metal or 40% silver. In 1970, the United States Mint struck a compromise with coin collectors. The Eisenhower dollar was minted in base metal for circulation and in 40% silver as a collectible. Although the sale of silver collectors' pieces went well, the new base metal dollars failed to circulate anywhere in any great numbers, except around Nevada casinos, where they took the place of privately issued tokens. Mints. The Eisenhower dollar was struck in 3 United States mints. The easiest way to identify your coin is by looking out for the mint mark, which is located at the obverse of the coin just below the neck of former late President Dwight D. Eisenhower. Below are the mints that produced Eisenhower dollars. Philadelphia Mint. The Philadelphia Mint struck the most Eisenhower dollars, and most years were struck in millions. You can easily identify Eisenhower dollars that were struck in the Philadelphia Mint by looking just below the neck of former late President Dwight D. Eisenhower. If there isn't a mint mark present on the obverse, it means the coin was struck in the Philadelphia Mint regardless of the year it was struck. Denver Mint. The Denver Mint was the second highest to strike Eisenhower dollars. In 100 circulated Eisenhower dollars, you would find a Philadelphia issue and most definitely a Denver issue. The mint also produced millions of coins in different years. Coins struck in this mint would bear a D mint mark on the obverse of the coin, which is located just below the neck of President Dwight D. Eisenhower. San Francisco Mint. This mint struck Eisenhower dollars that contained 40% silver. These coins weren't meant to be circulated, they were meant for coin collectors. You can easily identify an Eisenhower dollar coin minted at San Francisco by looking just below the neck of President Dwight D. Eisenhower. The S mint mark indicates the coin was struck in the San Francisco Mint. Eisenhower dollar value chart. Is the Eisenhower dollar in your possession not included on our list of 15 rare Eisenhower dollars ever sold? Don't be bothered, nearly all Eisenhower dollars are above their face value. We have included a value chart showing all Eisenhower dollars produced and their value in different grades. Final words. If you have found an Eisenhower dollar in circulation, it's probably not going to be worth much on its own, but certain types of errors or differences can increase its worth significantly. Whether you have found a regular Eisenhower dollar coin, or a Silverite dollar, the best thing to do is to research the specific type of Eisenhower dollar that is most valuable first and see if yours fits one of those categories. That's the end of our list. Whether you agree with our assessments or not, one thing is for certain: as long as there is an appreciation for numismatics among traders, there will be a demand for these rare and valuable coins. Now you too can begin collecting these historic coins in your own collection.